Hello, and welcome to Twitterverses. So, iDubbbz has brought back his classic series, Content Cop.
What we do here is go back.
And many people were hyped for its return. But others were concerned, due to him stating that it was hateful and hurtful content, so he didn't want to make another, and to highlight how serious he was about this, he deleted all of his Content Cop videos. But what was so egregious to make him go back on this? Well, Ethan Klein of H3 is who iDubbbz deemed worthy, and Twitter has a lot to say. The parody Ethan Klein account responds to iDubbbz saying, "Let me guess, me? EOS says, unless it's about Hassan Piker, you can F off into the corner." Angelica Reed tweets, "Oh shit, there are so many who desperately need to get locked up." Avenge tweets, "Bro, you should just hang it up. It will for sure be some leftist safe pussy shit for sure." Peach Jars tweets, "I'll never forget my friend showing me your videos for the first time in college, sitting on their couch with a joint, memories. This is going to be good. I'm excited." Mujin adds, "This is going to be like modern Hollywood remaking and botching your childhood movie. No one asked for this, bruh." The next tweets that I'm about to read are from after Content Cop's release. iDubbbz tweets DEIDubbbz with a picture of him and the crew. Anon Emu quote retweets iDubbbz and says, "Swastikana? Becomes a skinhead? New Content Cop is on a Jew? What did he mean by this?" Augie RFC tweets, "iDubbbz comes off as a total piece of shit in this video, lol. The intro with Hassan and friends was Kino, though." Yeet posts a clip of Shonda Black saying, "Shonda Black didn't know there was an option to decline saying something nice about Ethan at the end of the Content Cop. Points toward Hassan not having to do it. We're watching Hassan. Hassan doesn't have a nice thing about Ethan. Wait, that was an option? I could have just said no?"
We're watching Hassan watch it, and I watch Hassan watch it, and Hassan doesn't have a nice thing about Ethan. And the chat asked what I'm thinking. I'm like, wait, you didn't do a nice thing about Ethan? And he was like, no. And I'm like, wait, that was an option? I could have just said no? Mr. Charitability over here. Mr. Charitability over here said no to saying a nice thing about Ethan, but I didn't. All right, dude. All right.
Yeet continues with, "Old clips and messages are now resurfacing of iDubbbz and Anissa post-Content Cop fallout. Anissa is being called out for being 8% Arab and virtue signaling over it. Also, a clip of iDubbbz ripping the Quran on YouTube is going viral."
That was sent from an electronics place, and it's the full-blown Quran. Some of you guys didn't bat an eye when I broke that Jesus VHS over my knee, but I know there's gonna be a lot of people in the audience just cringing when my money.
Yeet includes the weirdest screenshot. Anissa is saying, "I'm actually like 50% Irish." Ramanda says, "I pee on myself in the shower." Young Garlic, "No, I've been peeing on it." Anissa, 25% Italian and only 8 Arab. Yeet includes a screenshot of Anissa Jomha tweeting, "You're making fun of a Lebanese woman for being thankful that someone is pushing through the emotional exhaustion of watching people ignore a genocide of people like her that's cheered on by her government and continuing to educate? Do you know how hard it is to do?" That 8% is doing some heavy lifting. Samuel tweets, "I was skipping to random parts of the H3 Content Cop and landed on iDubbbz in tears over being a couple online and seeing your partner getting hate."
You know, I also see the dynamic of Ethan and Neil. I'm like, fuck, it's really hard to be a couple online and see people attacking your partner, and it's like, okay, like if you come to their defense.
Brandon Buckingham tweets, "iDubbbz's face while talking about his wife in the new Content Cop." Augie tweets, "A word of advice to my Jewish friends. If there is ever a second Holocaust, do not hide in iDubbbz's house." Nicholas Diorio tweets, "If Gila Klein is being shamed for her mandatory military service, why are people like Denims, Hassan, iDubbbz, and Frogan not criticized harder for paying taxes? By sending money to Hassan on stream, a percentage of your subscription is being sent from the US government to Israel. I think the only ethical way to support Hassan would be canceling your subscriptions until he stops paying taxes in protest. Nicholas Diori, Comment Cop tweets, Matured iDubbbz justifies Hassan saying America deserves 9/11.
America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it.
That is someone who is extremely frustrated and passionate about a particular topic. In this case, American imperialism and terrorism. You could have looked into that. You could have talked to Hassan a little bit more and found out what his international politics opinions are. But you wouldn't even need to do that. You can look at it online.
The Actman replies, thank goodness iDubbbz is here to educate me on American imperialism. For a second, I was worried he would make fun of some retards on the internet and make me laugh. Mishiru Katorin tweets, okay, these JD Vance edits are just getting ridiculous. Adam Friended tweets, iDubbbz just called Hamas Piker's audience politically savvy. Yeet tweets out, Destiny calls out iDubbbz for pretending to care about Ethan's mental health. Go all in on it, but don't do this lefty bullshit of maybe you're just fucking crazy. The internet was a better place when Ian just said the N-word.
When you're like, maybe I am able to perceive that thing that you're not, and I am able to diagnose you with that problem, and I am able to tell that every single thing you're saying is just coming from a place of deep insecurity and deep depression, and you just need to log off and touch grass and take a break. Like, this is the worst type of gaslighting in the universe. The internet was a better place when Ian just said the N-word. Like, it is the most mask-on, deranged type of criticism.
Phillips replies saying, iDubbbz's new content cop is so bad it got me agreeing with Destiny. Turkey Tom tweets out, overall thoughts on the content cop after letting my thoughts stew for a day. Wasn't really content cop at all. None of the biting criticism of old. Don't remember any jokes that really landed, if any at all. The only thing that was reminiscent was the opening. McNasty tweets, iDubbbz making a content cop in 2025 doesn't really work anymore, because he's lost pretty much most of people's respect towards his opinions. Willie Macshow tweets, Ethan doesn't give a fuck. Gets a content cop dropped on him and is immediately reacting to 50k live viewers. Man ain't scared. Willie continues, it's hilarious to me that Hassan still hasn't watched the content nuke. Meanwhile, Ethan reacted to the content cop the minute it dropped. LMFAO. Turnip tweets, I had multiple people tell me that there's no way iDubbbz could make the content cop on H3H3. Because they've been friends for years. Other people already shit on H3 all the time, etc. Never underestimate this guy's ability to make the wrong decision at every opportunity. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and tell me what you think of the content cop in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next Twitter Versus. Goodbye! Yeet tweets out, Nicholas Diorio says you should not support Creator Clash 3, and instead, donate directly to charity. Ian fucked up a charity event and somehow was able to start another. Pick like 2 charities on the list, send direct, ensure your money's not flying Hassan and Frogan out to a red carpet event.
To point out how like Ian fucked up a charity event and somehow was able to start another one. Like, it's unheard of. Nobody fucks up a charity event the way that they mishandled all the funds and then gets the opportunity to run that back. You have to be like God's chosen YouTuber to be given that grace, to be allowed to do that in a way where the internet doesn't like maul you. He has to realize the bad press that's going to come from this now, right before his new charity event, which, by the way, I wholeheartedly think if you're going to quote unquote support charity by watching Creator Clash, you should just pick like 2 charities on the list of people who are supposed to get money and just send it direct and don't support it. Yeah, I'm telling you straight away, do not support Creator Clash 3. You shouldn't. You should support charity individually because at least if you donate directly like I did last year, you can ensure your money actually goes to those kids with cancer and not like a comedian or flying Hassan and Frogan out to a red carpet event, right?